One of the most important things in real estate is understanding that whether you're going to wholesale a property or you're going to do the fix and flip yourself, you still have to understand the numbers, what it's going to cost to repair that property. If you're wholesaling it, you need to understand those numbers when you price it to your buyers, because you want to sell it to them at a price that they're going to be able to do all of the repairs needed and still be able to realize a profit even above the rest of their holding costs and interest and everything else. So one of the first things that I always do, this is a property that I'm looking at now. Most likely I'm going to wholesale this property, but I'm looking at the roof. That's one of the first things that I always look at, because what's one of the biggest items that you would have to repair if you're doing the fix and flip, or your buyer who's doing the fix and flip. So one of the first things that I can see on this roof is that it has some sloping areas. It looks weathered. It looks like it's been there for a while. Even if you're not a roofing contractor, you can just kind of with common sense look at a roof and kind of see if it's looked like it's aged, if it looks like it needs some repairs. Now, in regards to whether it needs to be replaced or not, that is going to be determined by when the last permit was pulled, because that will tell you the age of the roof. So I'm going to go back to the office, check the public record. I'm going to see when the last permit was pulled for this roof. It's a 3-dimensional shingle roof, and if it says it was 18 years ago, or if I can't find a permit that was pulled, that means it was even longer. So that probably tells me that the roof is going to have to be replaced. The important thing that you have to understand is that if you're going to do the fix and flip, or your buyer, when they're doing the fix and flip, for the new buyers, the end buyers that are going to be moving into the property, in order for them to qualify for the monthly payment on their mortgage, they also have to have affordable insurance, which is a little bit of an oxymoron because insurance prices have gone up, skyrocketed in the state of Florida as of late. But if you have a roof that's 20 years old and the insurance company, does their inspections and they say, okay, we'll insure the house, but the cost is just going to be astronomical and your buyers might not be able to qualify for their monthly payment. So something very important to think about when you're selling houses, when you're wholesaling or you're doing fix and flips, make sure that you know the age of the roof, if it's going to have to be replaced, and then you can work that into your numbers.